taking a long rest at that point or not? I can't remember if y'all say y'all were gonna rest or would you just pause?
I think we should pause
That's what I think. That's what I remember.
after you murdered the goat before they could talk.
All I do is tell the story. I had nothing to do with murdering that goat. I'm just a guide along the path.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Oh, there's J Mick. So
Yeah, he's been here.
yeah, I know. He just walked back in the room. He's
no, I talked to the goat. The goat got its throat slit, and then I do remember the last thing is I did use divine sense, and there was a fiend off in the distance that went out of my range as I sniffed or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. The last thing you saw or you got a sense of was a fiend running off and the tail end of a goat running away.
Yeah, because I tried to talk to the other goat, they bolted.
That sounds like it, man. I don't want to talk to you.
I was like, wait, hold on, what happened to your friend? Oh no, it's gone. Okay, never mind.
Y'all also sent a sending spell, I believe, back to at the end of it, back to Woodhouse, just to get clarification on what he had going on.
Yeah, Woodhouse got something going on for me. I left.
That's right. We got a baby dragon on the loose in the.
Yeah. Spilled the beans.
Yeah, Woodhouse was.
What happened?
Woodhouse was looking for
we got a baby
you.
dragon running loose in our castle.
Would y'all tell Woodhouse to take care of it?
He's got it contained.
That was literally the last minute of the conversation.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean,
how many words can you send in sending?
25.
Oh, okay.
That's not gonna be enough.
Hey, and Chris, I don't think we ever clarified what color that was. There was 3 different ones.
We can go back
me. I
do
not remember.
Okay, let's put it this way. What color?
I will leave that at your discretion.
Oh, what color do you want it to be?
Man, I don't know. I want it to be. Or we pick it from the 3, like blue, red, and black.
But
yeah.
Well, okay, blue, red, green, or black. Roll a d4.
Let's say you want to murder him out, right? You want it to be black.
Yeah, I kind of want to murder it up. Yeah.
Murdered out dragon.
Okay, red.
Deuce, red dragon. What's that? Fire.
Fire. Angry.
It's a good thing our castle's made of stone.
True.
Acid would have been a poor choice.
Acid might have been bad.
Okay, that was the last little bit. I know. So sending was the last thing you did, at least to Woodhouse, and I don't know what y'all were going to do after that.
It went from being your dragon to our dragon real quick.
Yeah. I feel like I would have told Woodhouse I would have expended all my money on feeding this dragon.
Okay.
We know some goats are.
Well,
that's right. We did. Didn't we collect some goat meat
Yeah,
or something like that from the counter?
Yeah, because we were going to eat dinner.
Y'all had prepared a fire or something.
Yeah, the goat you killed. Yeah, the goat you
For some reason, I thought y'all were taking a rest here because y'all had prepared.
Maybe we did camp or something because we did get goat meat.
But I mean, I'll leave that up to y'all if you want to take a rest here. You're towards the end of the day, as is.
I vaguely remember saying something about the time.
Remind me, R2 hadn't caught up to whoever it is we're chasing yet, right?
No, he has not.
Well, I mean, so we don't have any clue how far ahead of us they are. We assume. I mean, it was the day before already that they left.
It was almost 2 days.
Aren't we on?
Yeah.
Aren't we on some garbage mounts too? Horses and Drew.
Garbage mounts.
Who are we chasing? Are they Dragon Cult members, or are they people that jacked our guy that already jacked the mask?
All we know is a dwarf that had some possible prisoners with them, and I think it was a group of 12 people. That's what Jay and Silent Bob told us.
That's right.
Okay.
So the dwarf did have a purple robe, the rider like cape or something.
Yes.
That's what we were told.
Yeah, so that made us think it might be
Yeah,
dragon.
okay. Yeah, that's right. I remember that part now.
I don't know, do we want to try to catch up with them, make time up in the night, or do we want to rest?
Oh, I like spells, so I
Yeah,
would-
no, we'll just hut it up and do whatever rest y'all need. I mean,
Okay.
How does R2 communicate with you outside of your range? Does he have to come?
She doesn't. I can just peer inside and look, but I can't like speak to her controller.
She has to come back to you, basically.
Yeah, I can summon her back to me, and she can teleport back to me. Basically, like I just dismiss her into the ethereal plane and then resummon her.
That's fun. Yeah, I knew all that. I just didn't know what.
But no, I mean, I assume she would follow her last instructions, which were to find who's on the road in front of us.
Look for a large group of people.
Yeah,
Is what I had written down.
yeah.
Okay. So if y'all are going to take a long rest, go ahead and prepare whatever spells you need prepared for the next day.
All right, yeah, I might make some changes.
And then we'll go from there.
yeah, the goat killing spell.
So I'm gonna have a new goat killing spell.
Where you just say hello.
It's basically word power kill. Is that what it is?
Yeah, power.
Word power.
Power.
Yeah.
All right, wait, while y'all do that, I got to go tuck a kid in, or he's going to keep going in here and ask me to do it.
So we're taking a rest. We're doing the cutting it up for the night.
It sounds that way. It's whatever y'all decide.
I guess I'm gonna.
I don't have spells, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
well, let's say I don't have spells that I need to replace.
I was honestly just I was thinking about something I might could detect that fiend with again, but
Yeah.
even my detect good and evil, it's no bigger range than my divine sense. It's the same range, it just lasts longer.
Trevor said we were near the end of the day anyway, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said it was getting close to dark, I think. That's what he said.
Are we in a forest, or have we made it to the forest yet?
We're on a road, I think, right? Or
Yeah, we're on the road.
All right, sorry, that was unavoidable. So everybody is done what they need to do. Was there anything you want to do before y'all went to sleep? Any more talking, set up? I know we kind of ended quick last time.
yeah, we just I guess have some extra goat meat on board.
Okay. All right. So next day.
Well tonight.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh. When Carrick wakes up in the morning, he puts his book away finally, and you notice he's moving a little more nimbly.
Nimbly.
He must have read his tome of quickness or something enough.
My AC just went up a point.
You need
We got a new tank, fellas.
you need more AC. Yeah.
Said we got a new tank.
Yeah, the tank wizard is ready. Oh, that's awesome.
What tome is that?
That one, I think you gave it to me. It was the Tome of Dexterity. It'll give me 1 dexterity point.
Did Trevor give that back to you?
Oh yeah, he said we got to keep everything we had.
Okay. It's kind of hard to keep something when it never happened.
I didn't want to start taking stuff away from people.
I'm not going to turn down an AC point either.
All right. Well, we getting on the road?
Yeah, we need to.
We gotta
Especially
cover some ground.
especially if we took a long rest. I guess hopefully our mounts are a little fresher.
Oh,
Mine's fine.
Yeah, yours.
but it's fresher.
Yours is
Mine doesn't really get tired, so
Well, so y'all mount up and head out. You can make it down the road about an hour. What time are y'all getting up? First light? Are y'all sleeping in? What are y'all doing? What time of day are y'all leaving?
Oh, I guess as soon as we get moving, huh?
Yeah, first light, huh?
yeah, first light.
Okay. As soon as your long rests are completed, you're up and moving.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is daybreak, if not a little bit before. So y'all are on the road for about 2 hours. I need somebody to roll me a d20.
Oh, first one tonight. Who's got it?
Just a plain D20?
That's it.
Oh, I've already rolled 2.
Me and J Mick rolled the last ones, so somebody.
Yeah. That's right. That's what gave us the goat encounter.
Yeah, you gave us the code encounter.
What do you want?
And they killed it.
How about a nice 6?
6.
Hey.
You sure that wasn't a 9?
Oh yeah, I had to look for the dot.
You see what's the marching order here? I need to know that as well.
I'll be up front.
I'm solidly in the middle.
Yeah, me and Jack are holding hands in the middle.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go. I'll take up the rear, I guess, if they're gonna be up front.
Okay.
Kind of sandwich the.
The squishy ones.
Yeah. Well, not so squishy ones, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put Roland behind Drew. As you're going down the road, you do notice a group of vultures circling off in the distance ahead of you, slightly off the path. Also, at this time, I need somebody to make a investigation check to see if you're still on the right path.
Okay. Ooh, natural 20, sir.
Yes, pretty easy path to follow.
31.
Yeah, pretty easy path to follow given the number of people that are on it. It seems to be the same group you're following.
Hey guys, should I talk to these vultures?
Definitely talk to them. At least they're in the air.
How close are we to these vultures?
They're off in the distance, kind of off the path a little ways to the right.
Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to do it.
Should we see the bird to check out what they're circling?
Well,
If
she's.
it's like 12
Yeah,
dead guys, that would be pretty.
People. I guess I would have peeked in during the night, or I guess when we woke up to see if she found anything yet.
In the night,
Or when we woke up.
in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know how far she's traveled, but she's traveled a pretty good ways. Or, she's ahead of you. Let's just put it that way. She comes to a little bit more rolling hill terrain, and shortly after that, where you pick her up is in sort of a in between two bluffs. and it looks like the trail is coming to an end. Not an end, but the main trail is almost obscured. And if you were in control of it, you could get a closer look. But these bluffs, she can vaguely make out some ruins at the base of these bluffs.
So she's getting close, but she still haven't found anybody yet.
No.
Yeah. I would tell Jack. Yeah, I mean, I can call her back, but she's supposedly hunting the people that we're chasing. She hadn't found them yet. So they're ways away ahead of us.
Carry on.
Yeah, I think we keep walking. I would imagine. Or
We don't want to check out what the vultures are circling.
Oh, I do.
How far off the path are they?
Hey, Roland, you like good things. Why don't you go check out the vultures?
Should I go with them? I don't mind.
Hey, Roland.
What?
Why don't you go check out whatever's dead over there? I said you like dead things. Why don't you go check out what the vultures are circling?
I must have been. That was when I was going to raise the garage for my wife. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we found some vultures circling on the road.
I don't care about vultures.
I'll go check them out.
You're gonna go?
Yeah. I'll walk over there.
Oh, wow. Distance.
It's all it's daylight, so I can.
Or you just go by yourself?
I mean, nobody else said there.
I mean, I'll go with you if you go by yourself.
I mean, it's just off the side of the road, right? A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of way. Little ways off
Not
the
too
road.
far.
Yeah.
Not too far.
Yeah. I'll go.
Yeah, just make a general perception check as you walk through into the woods. So quickly you can find what you're looking for.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so I mean, you got a pretty good eye on it. Well, you basically beeline to what you're looking for. Vultures kind of scatter as you approach. You see the dead body of a very large, giant individual.
Ooh, I want to see. I want to see what kind of individual this is.
Okay. Well,
I'll definitely investigate it for sure.
I feel like this is a double tap situation. So,
is that? Oh yeah. Okay, I got you.
a double tap situation. So I'm going to just cast Vicious Mockery on him to make sure he's dead.
First roll is longer than.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll for your attack with advantage.
Well, I mean, I don't have to roll anything for Vicious Mockery. He if he's alive, he needs to roll the wisdom save.
Well, he is not amused. He is dead.
All right.
I just love the idea of Jack mocking a dead body over on the side of the road.
Yeah. I just relayed back to the group. I killed him. It's okay. It's safe.
Yeah.
I don't know about the vultures.
I'll back you up. I'll back you up.
Wow.
He definitely killed that dude.
He was totally moving, but he's not anymore.
Yeah. What are you even talking about?
You notice the body is beat up pretty bad. However, the amount of blood that is there leads you to believe that there were more people involved in this conflict.
So, can we tell what happened to him? In what manner he is deceased?
Yeah. Was he looted? Does he have armor and stuff on him still?
He's got a club and some tattered, very makeshift armor. If you want to do an investigation check to loot him.
I love how gaming has really taught us to loot everybody.
Right. You find a couple copper pieces on them. You find a couple trinkets, and some. It looks like personal items. But
I'll do a medicine check. What do the wounds look like?
the wounds are.
Was a 14 for medicine?
He's been slashed up pretty bad. Mostly slashing wounds. But from what you can see, he didn't stand much of a chance here.
All right. Well,
But with your investigation, as you're looking at the body, you can see drag marks going away from the body, headed back towards the trail.
Drag marks?
Mhm.
Like drag marks of what?
not from this body, but from something else.
Yeah, like body sized drag
So
marks or
normal humanoid size drag marks.
Okay. And if we look around, do we see anything else?
You also see 3 sets of very large footprints headed in the opposite direction
Into the woods, or
into the woods.
if I were to cut off this giant's foot and put it in those footprints, would they be the same size?
Relatively speaking, yes.
Okay.
So I know I'm not there, but just for clarification, the footprints are going the opposite direction of the drag pattern.
That's right.
Okay.
I'll look at Jack and say I kind of want to see where these footprints go.
I'm gonna look at Barrett and say, I think that's a terrible idea, but I kind of want to see him too.
I 100% agree it's a terrible idea, but we're not. I'm not the smartest person. I'm just following what I see.
Yeah. Me either, but if they want to talk, I'm okay.
Yeah. We'll just we'll go stealthily.
I want to relay back to the group, dude. I think they went this way.
Who went what way?
The footprints. Peoples.
Yeah, going away from
The Bigfoot bandits. They went that way.
All right. You
So
can.
you're seeing tracks headed over there?
Yep.
Yeah.
I need Jack and Baron both to make perception checks.
Yeah, I can do that.
But I guess for the sake of being fair, I probably honestly would tell them that there was a fight and everything else that has ensued.
Baron, as you're come up from investigating your footprint tracks and discussing with Jack where you're headed or what you want to do, you catch some motion off in the woods, off to the east, which would be into the woods where the tracks were headed.
Okay. East going toward that would be towards
the woods.
Into the high moor, or
No.
just
And into the there's so the high moor's to your left. This is to the right. They're headed off away from the high moor.
okay. I see where we're at now.
More like the forest of the worms.
I got you. Okay.
Well, when Jack said there's footprints, I decided to go check it out myself as well. I'll go join them.
Yeah.
All right.
So as a verbal,
Are you going to relay this about the? That's never mind.
Yeah. Could I audibly hear this rustling, or did I just notice?
Yeah. As you see a faint movement in the woods, you see a very large object flying at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, cool. dexterity saving.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting on a boulder to come flying this way.
Those giants are throwing rocks at you.
The boulder misses you and lands right next to the corpse. This boulder is every bit the size of you, if not a little bit bigger.
Oh shit. First of all, I'll tell Jack to get down, shut up.
There again.
Yeah. Would I have seen where that boulder came from?
After Baron saw the movement, he probably would have said something, and you would have saw the boulder. But what you saw more than that was whatever. It was at least 120 yards away from you at that point, and whatever it is was trying to get further away from you.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm just trying to see how far I can cast this.
120 feet.
And you said that the other one was 120 yards?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, scratch that.
I'm gonna ride up, I guess, and guys, where the heck did that boulder come from?
That tells you our keen investigative skills. I'm pretty sure there's dragons. I mean, giants. Probably not the people we're looking for. They're running.
These guys are running.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think they're running.
If Drew got here, it would be me, Drew, Jack, Carrot coming up, I guess.
While y'all have that conversation, y'all hear another very large noise breaking through the treetops. I need
the treetops?
Yeah.
Coming through the treetops.
Yeah, coming through the treetops. I need Jack to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, shit. I knew this was happening. Oh, actually, that's not too bad for me.
Yeah, you're fine. That boulder lands well away from
After that, I'm just gonna yell out to into that direction in common. We don't mean any harm. We're just trying to figure out what happened to this guy over here. We're just travelers on this road.
Make a persuasion roll.
Persuasion. Okay.
Oh snap!
Dude, they're rolling lights out.
He sure is.
So far, I have.
You hear with that there's a very large pregnant pause in movement and sound, and then you hear large footsteps kind of coming towards you, and you do see a very large individual break through the woods, and in very broken common say friend.
I'll say our friend.
Friend. Oh yeah.
I don't speak giant. Yeah, so does anybody speak giant?
Yeah, I don't speak giant. I mean, I'll definitely step back, take a few steps back, and say yes, friend.
And he kind of points at his fallen brother, and he said, "Bad man."
So tell us what the bad man did.
Did the bad man touch you?
Yeah, tell us what
I wasn't going to say that.
Tell us what the bad man touched you.
And what I'm saying, besides the obvious, we know the bad man killed.
He's having trouble understanding a common at this point. I mean, he knows very few words. So he says he just does like the slash motion and holds up two hands like this.
Oh,
Is that how many people did this?
Or is that like fireballs and sorcery?
No, they're more like this.
And he holds up 2 fingers and he does the little slash his throat symbol.
Hmm.
Hey guys, do we have any leftover cooked goat?
Yeah, I'm about to say, and I'll give him whatever copper was on his fallen person. I'll set it on the ground and say this. And point at the copper and say this is from that guy, and put it on the ground. So it's for him.
Okay. He kind of looks at it and he picks it up, but it's kind of like he gets a large handful of dirt with it because he can't really manipulate his sausage fingers, which is the size of, for you like a Louisville Slugger.
Okay.
We don't have anybody that speaks giant.
Yeah, let's. Is Carrick here?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Is there any way to communicate to this guy better than we're doing it right now?
I think you're doing great. I think you should keep at it.
Yeah.
You're right. The wizard doesn't have like comprehend languages.
I mean, yeah, I can read, and it takes me like a minute to read a page, but I can't speak it.
Hmm.
Can I?
I'm just gonna do my fingers like this and point and say,
Well, I tell you what.
mimic the motions of which way they go.
If y'all want to entertain the giant for 10 minutes, I can talk to him.
I'm gonna walk up and say friend and offer my hand like a handshake.
I'll pull my book out and sit down on the ground and start ritually casting comprehend languages.
That's fine. He does. He kind of looks at you weird, but he does grab your hand. But he basically grabs your whole forearm and wraps his hands around your bicep and shakes your arm. You're really coming up to his belly button at this point.
Gotcha.
And he waves his brethren in, and they proceed to prepare the body that's on the ground for removal, basically. That takes them every bit of 10 minutes. So if you want to have a conversation with them after your ritual casting.
And while they're getting the body, I just offer some prayers over the fallen giant.
The whole time you're preparing and your spell, he's over there looking at you like, hovering around, just kind of like, what are you doing?
So I'm going to post this and I'm going to get a DM ruling, but here's the funny thing about comprehend languages.
You can't speak it.
I can understand anything, but I can't speak it.
Yeah, I know how it worked. I had the same spell. So how after casting this ritual, how would you suppose?
I'll just look at him and say, "You speak giant."
He shakes his head in the affirmative.
He ain't the most intelligent one either. He's like me.
You speak giant to me.
He kind of pokes you and goes, "Yes."
Hey guys, should we just kill him and run away, or what are we gonna do?
He has a -3 on intelligence. Okay.
My bird is smarter than him.
Yes.
You know what? I'm just going to try something out. I'm going to look at him and I'm going to do some sparkle fingers, make some prestidigitation, make some.
Oh, dear Lord.
He's got to run and hide.
Treat him like a baby.
Try to hide behind him.
Yeah. So this is. I mean, there's no. These people aren't hostile, and obviously.
Well, you know what we do? I'll walk over to there's some drag marks on the ground. I'll walk over to the drag marks and point at those and ask him what do you know about this?
You understand what he says. He's saying he can't understand you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, killed 2 people.
Two?
They went that way.
Where's the second? Where's the second?
he points at himself and says, "Me kill 2 people." We go that way.
After they drug off.
Than just the 2 that you killed.
Are you asking where they went?
Where they drug
No,
him
just
to?
clarify how many people he was fighting. Was he only fighting 2 people and killed them both, or did someone get away?
10. That's what the 10 was.
So yeah, I'll relay that to the guys. Like, this guy fought 10 people by himself, killed one, killed 2.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good odds.
Yeah.
Or at least
I mean, there's 4 of them. There was more of him, but he was saying me as
Hey, can anybody turn into this stuff? Like, can we show him what we're looking for? Weren't we looking for you said a halfling or
a
something?
dwarf.
a dwarf.
A dwarf. Where's Greg when you need him?
Yeah, right.
Don't we have somebody else that can change their appearance?
I mean, I could, but it's a level 5 spell.
Yeah, I mean, I think we
Oh,
know.
I say I could, but on a 1 to 10 difficulty, it would be a 5.
Yeah,
I think there was somebody else that could change their appearance at will.
Will.
I mean, I can do it at will, but I can't change like that. I don't believe I can become a dwarf. I think there's a limit
Okay.
on.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean,
it's like 6 inches plus or minus your normal size, I think, something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So see, I'm 6 feet tall, so I wouldn't be able to be
It
a
would be a
dwarf.
large dwarf.
Fix the dwarf.
Oh,
And I guess we technically don't know what this dwarf looks like either.
true. We've never seen him.
yeah, that's totally racist, Carrick. Jeez.
You've seen a dwarf before. So. They all look the same.
Yeah. I would just ask him then. I'd say dwarf. Was there a dwarf?
He kind of looks at you like dwarf, tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Definitely, that's got to be it. That's our guy. Weren't they wearing purple? I'll ask the group. Weren't they wearing purple?
One of them, the dwarf was supposedly wearing purple. The rest of them might have been.
Wearing purple. I look around.
Ask him about chains. Did some of them have chains?
Oh yeah, was one of them in chains? Prisoner.
He nods. Chains, yes.
Sounds like
Prisoner, I don't think so.
he just is into that sort of thing.
Okay.
Did you hear a safe word? All right. Well, I guess if we're rudimentally, I would ask him if he could lead us. Can you show us? Or where's the other body? Where's the second body first? Where's the second person?
He said he kind of said like they took them.
They carried. All right. Yeah. We need to follow these guys, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
And I'll just point to him and say, "You show us where they went."
Come with us. You come with us.
yeah, all of you
Um,
with us. No, that's fine.
He kind of goes, he pokes you in the chest because you're talking to him. He
Yeah,
says,
that's fine.
come,
I'll go with you.
come.
Do I believe that he's going to hurt us?
You can make an insight check if you would like.
Oh, that's a natural 1 for an 8, sir.
I mean, he has this just dumb look on his face.
Yeah, the guy's hurting us. I think we should definitely go and see what he wants.
I'm all for it. I mean, just to see what he's showing.
He goes back and talks to his brother and
So can I hear what he's saying?
make a perception roll.
13.
13. All you hear is him say, "You go I'll meet you later, basically.
So further away.
He sent them away with the body. And he leads you into the out of the woods along the tree line. You can tell that he is, at least for the moment, willing to show you the direction that they went.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
So with his help, you're not going to need to roll any. Nobody's going to be messing with a hill giant in the woods right now with 6 other people. So he leads you down the path of ways, and you see the rolling hills in front of you, and off in the distance you can see the bluffs that you saw through R2's eyes. So he leads you up to the rolling hills, and he points to the bluffs, and he says, in there. He goes, in there, you kill.
Okay.
So yes, we go kill. We go kill.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll just nod, and I don't know if he understands.
He turns to the group as he walks away. He kind of gives you like a shaggy dog rub on the head and walks away.
At least we found where we're supposed to go here, I guess.
Yeah, I'll close my eyes and see what R2's looking at.
Arthur's still going. Blew past the bluffs. He's off into. He's still looking for a group of people, as told.
R2's going up to Icewind Dale, man.
Maybe they're hiding up in this cave, though. Isn't that what it is, a cave?
Well, he kind of pointed at the bluffs and he said, in there, through R2's eyes, you saw some ruins at the base of the bluff. So, I mean, take it for what it is.
R2's halfway to Silvery Moon, man.
Yeah. Oh, man. Like for a group of people, and she's a good bird. She ain't stopping.
She's gonna find a wedding party or something.
Hey guys, I think we should go check out these ruins.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I guess they're in there.
Yeah. Hell, we already found some hill giants, and we didn't get murdered. So
Well, you know what?
Yeah, so that's huge.
I miss my bird, so after I checked on her again, I'd bring her back and summon her back and give her a little bit of that goat meat and tell her she's a real good bird.
yeah.
Okay.
Tell her maybe we should go check out these ruins over here instead. You know, so we're close. You don't have to fly very far.
The bird's basically emotionless.
My bird has autism.
I mean, birds can't smile. I don't know what you want from them.
I can
They
feel
have
it.
no lips, man.
All right, do we see anything like standing out about these ruins?
Well, right now, you know, from what he said in there, he saw the bluffs, Archie saw the ruins. You're kind of putting all the pieces together. However, you were still maybe like a 20-minute hike from there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean, y'all got up at daybreak. You're looking at maybe 10 o'clock in the morning by the time you talk to the giants for a little bit and get some rocks tossed at you. With his help, you did, expedite to this location. So that saved you a fair amount of time.
So we just full charge in?
Oh, wait, before we go to the giant, I'll ask him his name.
Oh, the giant's name?
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really understand name. But me?
Yeah, my name is Eric.
Derek.
Yeah, that's it. What's your name?
My name is Derek.
Oh, okay. Well, nice to meet you, Derek. Hey guys, this is Derek. Right, Derek. Do you remember? Derek the Giant.
Okay.
He walks off. Or my name is Derek.
You just named a giant.
We made friends with a hill giant. That's actually not easy to do, guys. I'm proud of it.
I mean, we ran into something we didn't kill.
And nobody drew a sword and tried to stab him, so that's even
It's different.
Hey, it's progress.
that's progress. There you go. But I better not waste this mage armor, so let's go.
Right. Yeah, we'll, I guess, just keep heading gingerly towards the ruins.
All right. Make your way,
If
like I
it's
said,
what you said, 20, how far away are the ruins?
about a 20-minute brisk walk, unless you want to make it faster. Or you're on your horses at this point, so I'll say 10 minutes on the horses.
I want to tell Jack, blow the trumpet, sound the alarm, and let's charge in.
Maybe play like bagpipes.
Yeah.
Bagpipes war song for us.
That's right.
You want to play?
Yeah,
You're
let's
playing
go.
Wild of the Valkyries on the bagpipes.
The Valkyrie.
There's got to be a YouTube video for that.
Yeah. I'm going to exercise my veto on that, but
I'm gonna, as we're riding towards there, I assume the bird flies a little faster. I'll go ahead and send her straight over there and see if she can see any smoke or signs of life.
So her initial pass was like a large, high altitude pass. So she comes in a little bit lower for investigation, more of an investigative look on the ruins. Go ahead and make me an investigation check, and we'll see what she sees.
Oh yeah, well, that would be great.
that's what she does.
I mean, that's a 1, 5 minus 4.
A 1?
Yeah, she's more good at just like perceiving things in general.
Well, she knew it was there, so it's more of an. She didn't really need to perceive it. What she does say is there is a smoldering fire out front.
Okay.
But she does confirm ruins. She does confirm some. It looks like recent activity, but not. I mean, that's all she got. It's a 1.
All right. I'll tell her. I'll tell the group. It looks like there was a campfire or something up front, so we can sneak that away, I guess.
Yeah, I think that would be the play. I mean, that's what I would do. But
Okay then.
All right.
that's just
Make your way up to the ruins. However you want to approach it. Once you get within sight of it, you're looking at. It almost feels like you're walking into a very ancient town that's nestled between like 2 bluffs and a sort of a canyon. The stone structures you're looking at are slab foundations. And what you can see is carvings on the outside of one of the bluffs. It looks like some of these carvings were deeper in, like maybe people lived in them. But off to the left of all this is very ornate carvings. They look almost pristine from where you're at. And you see 2 large 20-foot stone statues. From this current distance, it's hard to make them out in any great detail. However, they do look like they are perched on either side of an entrance of this ornate design work. The campfire that R2 saw is off to the right amongst the ruins of foundations of buildings.
And we don't hear any movement or.
R2 saw nobody on that pass, and you currently see no one.
guess we.
Well, I guess I would go to the campsite first and look around there.
Yeah, let's go to the campsite and see if we can track anything or
Um,
perceive anything from what's going on around that.
Yeah, go. You make your way to the campsite. Whoever wants to make an investigation check.
Well, I rolled like dirt today. That's a 13.
13. It's easy enough to see that this was maybe used recently. However, no one's currently there. Make a survival check.
Anybody want to help me?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You could, yeah, certainly use advantage.
Let's see. Survival. Okay.
If you're proficient in it, yeah. 20.
21 for me. I need the help.
Yeah, so the campfire is next to an old well. And you can see that there were footprints, humanoid footprints around the campfire and leaving the campfire. What Baron sees with the 20 is much larger footprints, not as big as you saw previously, but with around the well mainly. You can see kind of damp, muddy footprints. With the 20 and it's on survival, you've seen these footprints before. They're troll footprints.
Trolls. Any other smaller footprints or just trolls?
The smaller footprints go past the well, and those muddy footprints are basically in cadence with them for a bit, and then all you see is troll footprints going back to the well.
If we're looking for a dwarf, I say we follow the small footprints and kind of not deal with the troll if we don't have to.
Those are regular humanoid footprints. Those are not dwarf-sized footprints. You get the idea that this may have been a lookout station that may have been abducted by some trolls.
We can go save the lookouts and then interrogate them.
Yeah. Sounds like effort.
Yeah. So, did we happen to pay attention to any footprints at all when we were walking away, like from the initial encounter where they were dragging bodies away?
Oh yeah, y'all certainly saw them. Y'all been tracking those footprints the whole way.
So this is the same footprint? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, a large number of humanoid, regular-sized footprints, and every now and then you see maybe the smaller dwarf-sized footprints.
So these poor bastards first got attacked by hill giants and then got abducted by trolls?
It looks like underground trolls that came out of the well.
Can we close the well?
I don't know.
I mean, tomorrow I could.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of people with heavy weapons. We can't collapse the well.
You can do whatever you want.
You don't want to go down the well and, get loot and stuff.
I mean,
And XP so I can get level higher spell slots.
I just feel like fighting a troll at its home field.
Well, technically we didn't come here for trolls.
Yeah.
Is my thought, but
Do the footprints keep going on?
Which ones?
The ones we've been following, the humanoid footprints.
Oh yeah. So y'all came to the campfire, but y'all kind of left the trail of the original footprints, and they went through towards the large statues, and it looks like there's a ladder that leads up the bluff. Best you could tell, they were headed in that direction. You'd have to investigate from there.
I was about to say let's do a little more looking around before we hop into a well that we think there are trolls in.
Well, I'm gonna look at Ivor since he hates the bird so much, and I'm gonna send the bird down the hole. Y'all look around. I'll look around with her.
Okay, we'll go. I'll go to. Does he? I don't. I mean, I'll go investigate the ladder, I guess, and the two stone statues.
The
I just want to kind of keep a lookout while they're doing all this. Just a general lookout.
so R2 is going down the well.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, R2 goes down the well. The well, a little bit further down towards where you get to some water. Looks like it has some red growth on the side of it. However, R2 is not instructed to investigate any of this. She goes down.
Well, she shouldn't get my control until she's 100 feet away.
Yeah. So the well goes down every bit of like 120 feet. And she continues to go. Are you watching her? As
Yeah,
she goes?
I guess.
What you see is
She's explored dungeons with us before.
right. So what you can see is she turns, and there is obviously a tunnel down there, with probably 6 offshoots going in numerous directions.
Mm-hmm.
Which one would you like to explore?
The one that she hears or sees movement in.
Make a perception check.
21.
21. So she can go to the left, second one to the left.
Second one to the left. The character's sitting there with his eyes closed, sitting on the ground, and he just said out loud, second one to the left.
We're going to let that kind of happen for a second. And Baron,
Mm-hmm.
what were you doing? I know, okay, Drew's kind of watching.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we don't get like ambushed by something. I'm just keeping a good lookout.
I'll go look at the. You said we saw 2 statues by the ruins and a ladder going up.
Yeah, it's a good bit behind the statues, but yeah, there's a couple statues, large, about 25 feet tall statues standing there.
I mean, you said they're. What do they look like? Can I tell? Like statues of what?
Yeah, just as you get closer, you can see the one on the left is like you can tell it's a bearded human carved in relief, wearing very nice clothes. One hand is out like this, holding what I guess is a balance or a scale, and the other hand is a cane or I don't know, not a cane, but like a staff. The other one is a younger looking individual carrying a shepherd's cane and a sword. And that's what you see as you approach. The one with the beard, most of his upper face is knocked off, and he's beat up pretty bad. The other one is in halfway decent shape.
And the ladder's behind them?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. How far behind them?
Probably about 40 feet.
And these are statues?
Yes, stone statues.
And if I was going, if Baron was walking to the ladder, he'd be walking in between these 2 statues?
I mean, you could certainly walk around them if you wanted to.
Yeah. The one that's broken up and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I want to walk around the side of it and go to that ladder.
As soon as you get within 20 feet, both the heads, you hear grinding stones and the heads turn to look at you.
Yeah, that's great.
In unison, you hear halt. Baron's the only one that hears this.
Yeah, I'll halt and
Yes,
go.
they continue to speak. They say, halt, you come before Diderius, Etherwalker, and conduit of clairvoyance. Behold ye his wondrous triumphs. Diderius extends wisdom, and Diderius offers knowledge. Which do you seek?
Well, I'm glad you're getting there right now.
So you said, say that again. Knowledge. What?
Diderius extends wisdom, and Diderius offers knowledge. Which do you seek?
Yes.
I would say wisdom.
Diderius shall grant you what you seek, but only if you heed and continue to show proper respect. And the stone heads turn and go back to their original position.
Okay, so I definitely need a pair of pants, and I'll go back to Darut since he's on the watch out patrol, and
What's up, man?
I'll badge Jack and Roland and say, come over here for a second. Not to where I'm at. Obviously, I'm going to come to where Darut is. And say, so I think the statues talked to me and asked me if I wanted to have some sort of knowledge or wisdom, and they granted me wisdom, but we needed to not, I guess, disrespect them or keep respecting them. I'm not sure what that meant.
And I would ask, do you think it'll work for everybody? Should one of us try to walk over there?
I think
See if they say the same thing to us too.
I think yeah.
So wait, because you're saying statues talked? Hold on.
Yeah, I know it sounds strange, and I agree it's strange, but it unless there's something tainted with that goat meat, they certainly. I heard voices, and they actually looked at me. It's something like straight out of Ghostbusters. Not that you know what Ghostbusters is.
Yeah.
Did you just invent Ghostbusters?
See, I was just thinking about Neverending Story, where the laser beams come out of the eyeballs.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Hey, Jack, you want to go try to talk to one of the statues?
Ask for knowledge. I ask for wisdom.
I mean, yeah, sure. That's not the weirdest request I've had today. Sure.
Okay. Jack approaches within 20 feet, looking at the statues, and there is no activity.
I'm just gonna keep on going. Did you say there was a ladder past them?
There's a ladder.
I'm gonna keep on walking towards the ladder.
Okay.
Just gonna yell out, "Be careful, Jack!"
You as you walk, you do notice several footprints going towards the ladder as well.
Or are they Baron's footprints?
No. Baron didn't make it that far.
Ah,
So what?
You make it to the ladder, no problem.
what's
safe.
what's by the ladder in or around the ladder?
So the ladder is leaned up against the bluff and to like an alcove cut out about 20 feet up. So if you climbed the ladder and looked into got on top of the alcove and looked out, you would be basically the height of the statues looking down on your party.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. You walk up, climb up the ladder, no issue, and you're on the alcove. The alcove is carved out, and there's a hallway the alcove is about 15 feet deep, and there's a hallway that leads to a door. The one thing you do notice, those very ornate and stylish carvings that you saw from the ground, you get a closer look, and the closer you get to them, they don't look like they did from the ground. They look very deteriorated, very weathered.
This is the dwarven statues that talk to Baron?
No, this is the relief that's carved into the alcove.
Okay, yeah.
There looks to be some sort of very magic that has been placed on this place to allow it to seem in pristine condition throughout the years.
Do I still see footprints going towards this new door?
This is hard stone, so footprints are, be hard to see footprints on it's basically a hard sandstone type tile area. This has been very well made.
I'm just going to make my way towards the door. And if I make it that far, I'm going to check the door for traps.
You do make it to the door. Go ahead and roll for investigation on the door. Roll for traps. The door does not appear to be trapped.
Literally one of 5 things I'm not proficient
So, yeah, it's a door.
Okay, I'm gonna badge back down. I guess to everybody. How do badges work? Because are they individuals or is it like a general?
It was like a party chat thing.
Okay, yeah. They'll just badge back down to everybody and say, "There's a door up here." I'm not sure what Baron's talking statues want us to be respectful of. Also, everything is sandstone, so there's no footprints.
Well,
I'm gonna say, maybe Baron, maybe you should go first.
Yeah.
yeah,
It always feels like you've been chosen or something.
I'll definitely go first. But we should probably wake Carrick up.
No, he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
I'm
go.
also going to relay back to everybody that I did a super good job of checking this door for traps, and there's definitely not traps.
Yeah, no, that's I'll Baron will certainly take him at his word. So yeah, I guess I'll go up there for sure.
I want to go touch one of the statues.
Respectfully.
Yeah, I mean, on your way past, you just want to kind of drag your hand around the base of it and reach up and touch it.
Yeah, just go and touch it and feel it, see if anything happens.
No.
Okay.
It seems
Like a
to
little
be-
bit skeptical, like with a finger, kind of like just poke it.
It's not, it's a hard, solid statue.
Okay.
Carrick, you are flying R2 through caves. He comes to another intersection. The caves divert once again. There's caves going up, and then there's one that goes significantly down about 20 degrees, and then one that goes off to the right.
Any lights or sounds or anything?
I mean, you can make another perception check for R2.
Ooh, 23 natural 20.
So go
Virtual, great.
go down the one shaft, and he goes down for, I mean, I don't know how fast he can fly. He flies pretty quick, I would imagine. Another
60 feet away.
Yeah, a good ways down, he does come to like an antechamber, like a larger room, and he can make out several trolls sitting around on the ground, going through some loot. There are a couple bodies in the corner that he can see, and they're just kind of divvying up their wares.
Luke, is there anything particularly shiny that say weighs less than 30 pounds? Oh, wait, I can't tell what to do. Never mind.
I mean, you can see, so you can just see through them. You can't like control him to go pick stuff up.
Yeah, I can just watch. I can't really control.
Not a remote control airplane.
Well, she is within 100 feet, but I assume we're past that.
Right. Okay.
Well, as soon as she sees the troll, I'll bring her back and I'll open my eyes and look around and tell everybody, guys, I know where the trolls are, and I'll look around and assume there's nobody around me.
Right before you get up, and right before you like come out of your trance, you get a kick in the side, and as you bust out your trance, you look up and Haruk is standing next to you, trying to get your attention, get you out of your trance.
Hey, I found the troll.
Nobody's there. You're talking to a Fey horse. Or wherever he comes from. I don't know where he comes from.
Yeah, that's fair.
Where's you know where he is. He's your guy. Can I ride you?
I did leave my horse to guard you.
Can I ride you? That's what Carrick would say for sure.
It's not a far ride. It's only maybe 100 yards to get to where they're at. But yeah, you're certainly putting feel by yourself.
I assume I'll start making my way to where Haruk takes me.
Okay. Fair enough.
And I'll just start badging people until somebody answers me, guys.
You would be able to see them as you go through some structures here. Yeah. So you make your way to the ladder and within earshot of the group. Hey, I need to be. I can't take it anymore. I'll be right back.
Y'all left Carrick alone, defenseless in a trance.
I said
like a learning defenses. You probably have more armor than all the rest of us.
Hey, just because I picked the coolest wizard class.
I sent my horse to watch over you.
Just because the wizard has an AC of up to 22 and 100 and something hit points.
Hey, I did say we needed to go back and get you, but they said that you were probably okay.
I love it. I'm just sitting on the ground like deaf and blind.
Well, yeah, I definitely said, should we wake Carrick up? Nah.
Yeah, you did. You did say that. And I said no, and I just sent my horse over there. Hey, for real though, my horse does understand common, so you can speak to it.
Oh, there you go. I didn't even know. I was just being funny.
So yeah, definitely. I would say you rode him over there.
Heck yeah.
Haruk would have definitely let you ride, I guess.
Yeah, my horse does understand common. It can't speak it, but me and Haruk have a telepathic communication as well.
Yeah, he's like R2 on steroids.
He should be out all the time then.
That'd be fun if R2 could understand common and y'all could all tell her what to do.
The only problem with having the horse up all the time is it does, like, if you're playing right, like, it does get, I got to put the armor on, put the saddle on, and then, like, she dies, it falls, and I got to carry it. And
oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
I do try to leave her up as much as I can, though.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, we don't want to kill your horse.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't actually die. It just, I can summon it back.
Oh.
A large boulder lands on her rope.
Carrick was riding her.
Carrick was her.
No, I'm joking.
Hey, I did, point of order, though, one thing about it. My horse does actually understand common.
I thought he did. I mean, you talk to him all the time.
Yeah. Well, me and my horse have a telepathic communication, but it can understand, like, the group speaking to it as well.
Oh, nice.
In common.
Well,
But is he smart enough to, like, actually talk to you, or is it more like fun and familiar where you can kind of tell them what to do?
It automatically gets an intelligence of 6.
Oh.
If it didn't have an intelligence of 6, it gets an intelligence. I put it in the chat. It gains the ability to understand one language of your choice that you speak.
So he's like 3 times as smart as the bird.
So
I feel like it's at least, I mean, that's I'm barely smarter than my own horse. So if I can communicate with you, I feel like the horse should at least understand.
He's maybe a little more noticeable than a bird.
Yeah.
Like Somebody's gonna ask questions about a horse walking through somewhere.
Send the horse in the tunnel.
There's a difference between that horse got lost in this tunnel and a bird accidentally flew in this tunnel. I would imagine.
Straight up dungeoneering, I would make her into like a spider or something. No one would ever see her.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Or a rat.
Anything that rhymes with rat, bat.
All right.
Anything in a cave.
I'll assume that Carrot has the ability to climb a ladder. I don't know how Karuk is going to climb a ladder.
Yeah, he's not.
Okay, I'll go to this door that Jack's talking about, and he told me he checked for traps, and there were no traps, so I'll open it. I mean, is it locked? I mean, can we tell if it's locked? Does it have a knob or handle or something?
Yeah, it's got a handle on it.
Pull or push? What does it say?
It's going to be a pull on this one.
Okay, well, I'll push it because I do that every day, accidentally.
It appears to be locked.
Okay, so as I was walking in, weren't there a bunch of glyphs on the wall or something like that? Didn't you say?
No, just carvings.
Not like a language that I could possibly.
No language. It's just carvings that are homage to Digerius himself.
Well,
so you push the door and nothing happens.
I walk past them.
Yeah. Well, I'll pull and just notice that it's locked, I guess.
No, it's not locked. You just push the wrong way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you open the door. You do have Google's dark vision.
Yes, I do.
All right. If it weren't, it would be completely dark. About 12-foot ceilings. What you can see with your dark vision, since you're the first one in line here, numerous skeletons on the ground. But skeletons, no flesh, no bones. I mean, bones, no flesh. And the corridor you're looking at is about 20 feet wide, and it's lined every 10 feet with it looks like statues.
Okay.
Three on each side.
Okay. But
I would assume I'm following Baron.
Okay, so I'm just looking into the door right now. I'm not in the hallway yet.
I'm not gonna force you in a room you don't want to go in.
What's the floor? The floor looks like stone as well. Yeah, sandstone. And
Is there dust? Are there any footprints in the dust or anything? Is this something that had been open a long time?
You can tell this door has been open. It's not like it's never been opened. It's been open regularly over the years. I mean, it's got enough.
how many
track marks?
How many skeletons are we looking at here?
How many skeletons?
And how far are they in? How far are they into the corridor here?
They're all on the corridor.
Hey Drew, did any of these skeletons like not all the way dead?
I'll walk over to the door and I'll take a big whiff and use divine sense.
And that's faith either undead.
Yeah, I would detect undead.
There's you don't get any pings on undead.
So celestial, fiend, or undead, yeah.
No. You do.
So there's three. What would you say on the side of each side of the corridor? Statues.
6.
So 6 on each side, or just 6 total?
No, 6 total. 6 total. 3 on each side.
Yeah. What do they look like?
Yeah,
Do what now?
They look like what?
They're cloaked and hooded. The statues are basically like an opal black.
And how tall are they?
Their heads are within a foot of the ceiling, or let's say about 3 feet.
So they're like 17 feet tall. Okay. Good to
and
know.
you did say I didn't get a whiff of anything.
What's that?
You did say I didn't get a whiff of anything.
You do not.
Okay.
And the corridor is, you said, around 60 feet? How long? How long?
Corridor?
Actually, I don't have dark.
Yeah, it's about 60 feet long, about 20 feet wide.
All right. Well, I'll relay
So
that to everybody and say there's obviously something going on here.
I took my big deep breath after Carrick asked me if any of these things might be alive, and I took a deep breath, and I'm going to point at one of the skeletons right in the middle of kind of the pile and say, Carrick, that one.
I'll cast Firebolt on it.
Yeah, I mean, it hits in a splash of smoldering fire and ash, and it kind of blows some ribs apart. Shoulder socket just kind of flails away a little bit, but I mean, it scatters across the sandstone. But
All right.
that's
Well, okay.
Good
Okay.
job, Carrick.
At this
Good
point,
job.
I mean,
one second. Let me. I'm about to bring out the map. I just want to make
Okay.
sure that everything is kosher with it.
I just want to be like, hey, good job, Carrick. You got him.
Oh yeah, thanks for the help. I needed to know which one. I knew there was one in here.
I threw up a solid high five.
Yeah. Carrick's
All
on.
right. Hey, when you get to this map, zoom out to find out where you're at, and then zoom back in because it's
Yeah.
I think it's a larger map. And tell me.
I
when
really
you
just
see it.
wanted to see if something would happen with the magic.
Oh, I know what you're doing. Yeah. I don't know what you can see.
Yeah.
I know what I think you could see, but
yeah. All right.
Okay, so
The
ladder.
rock's just chilling at the bottom of the ladder.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't see any way around this unless anybody does. I'll since I'm standing in the door, I'll.
Well, hold on. One more thing before you walk in. I'll walk up to the door frame, and I'll say, "All right, guys, let me take a look at this," and I will cast Detect Magic.
yes, all 6 statues light up.
Okay.
Everyone come up here, and then when he walks past, he should probably give
Or
like,
magic.
a bow or a
Do
tip
they
of the hat.
have kind of,
Yeah.
do they have a school of magic?
Yes. 1 second.
Yeah, Chris, I'm on board with what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that. I don't know if it even has anything to do with show of respect.
Yeah, I think it does probably.
I feel like you're the chosen one.
I'm gonna at least.
Enchantment.
Enchantment? Oh.
Mhm.
Hey guys, the statues are gonna make you go crazy.
Hang on before we go in. If that's the case and you pass that on, then I'm going to gently start playing or quietly start playing. What's it called?
It's a great song.
Yeah, that's the name of it. That wasn't a question, that was a statement. Just a counter charm tune. So we'll have at 6th level you gain the ability musical notes or words of power to disrupt mind influencing effects.
That's nice.
That is nice. Okay.
So it's like a constant action, but as an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn. So I don't know how you want to play that out, but I'd be kind of play that on my pipes as we're walking down.
Okay. I'll say you're playing it as often as you can.
Yeah.
It's-
Anybody within 30 feet
Nice.
has advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Okay.
That's what's up.
And I'll pull my purple iron stone and have it float around my head when we are about to obviously go into dungeon here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to say, Jack, you're following me. And I'll step in. Before I put a foot into the chamber, I will speak and say, we would greatly appreciate safe passage. And then step in.
You speak the words, you get no response, but as soon as your foot hits the floor, you hear, some secrets are not meant for the mortal mind to know. Look away from the darkness in which knowledge hides.
Some secrets are not made for the mortal minds to know.
Some secrets are not meant for the mortal minds to know. Look away from the darkness in which such knowledge lies.
Look away from the darkness. Do we all hear this, or just Baron hear this?
Baron hears this, and
Is he relating this to it?
it says, "Look away from the darkness, because in which knowledge lies."
Okay. Because I'll tell them that, and then I'll say I asked for wisdom. So
Just walk backwards.
yeah.
That's what Eric's going to lose it and be like, you could have had knowledge and you picked.
Yeah. Wouldn't I?
And then it said something about darkness, right? That's crazy talk.
Look away from.
Oh, dang. I was going to cast dancing lights, but I want to detect magic up more, so never mind.
Just walk backwards.
I mean, I just took a step in there.
Does anybody have any light they can cast in the room?
I mean, if you get, y'all have dark vision, so you can see in there.
Yeah, I've got a. I mean,
Oh, you're talking about, okay, I got you. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, face away from the darkness. Walk backwards.
Baron's in.
Okay, well, I'm in, and I'll just stay in since I said I walked in. And I'll badge everybody and say, I don't know if we need light in here because it's pitch black, and that's basically what somebody's talking to me about as far as that goes. But
I'd just be like football huddle time. Be like, yeah, look, I mean, if they're talking about darkness, maybe we need to make it not dark in there. Is all I'm thinking.
I feel like that could be disrespectful.
hey, it said look away from the darkness.
In which the knowledge hides in the darkness.
Yeah, light it up, or
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pull up my gem of brightness.
I would say some of y'all have something.
Oh, there it is. I have a magic item.
I'm just a fighter here, so
30 feet of bright light and another 30 feet of dim light.
any participation would help.
Are you gonna carry the gem yourself, or are you gonna hand it off?
I'm in the middle of the group. I'll kind of hold the gem up.
Gotcha. All right.
Hey, you're gonna hold it up? Do you want it? I mean, do you want it higher?
Hold your head up higher.
Sure. I mean, how tall is it here?
Just
You're not in there, so you'd have to get it through the door and then get to the ceiling, which is about 12 feet.
so are you in there now?
Hold on one second. Let me confirm. It does give me a very detailed analysis. Ceilings are 10 feet high, unless told otherwise. Okay, 10 feet high.
What you thinking, Roland?
I was just saying if he wanted it up higher in the air and not have to hold it down low with us, I was going to tell him to toss it up in the air.
Okay, and I'll toss it, and just totally expecting it to land in my hand again.
It'll float in the air.
Well, there you go. That's the trick.
Look at that.
We got our own disco ball.
All right.
So I'll choose for it. I'll choose for it to float near as high as it can go, so it gives us the greatest amount of light.
Is that levitation?
No.
Okay.
No.
And
And that's
I'm just
time. I've used my gem of brightness.
doing practice. All right. I just wanted to make sure keep track of spell slots here. So, all right, Baron,
Yeah.
you have some light. How much light does it cast?
30 feet bright and another 30 feet dim. So we're
60 feet. I got you.
yeah, we're lit up.
Okay. Are you currently in the doorway?
Yep. I am.
Here.
Yeah, I'll sneak up to the doorway
Okay. Good deal. I'm just trying to keep track of where everybody is.
because we're about to spring this trap.
Yep. I'll with light, actual light instead of dark vision. I'll walk around the dead bodies because that sounds like it's something to do.
Okay.
10 feet.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing your little what was the tall game where you jump and see if anything falls up under you? That's what you're doing.
It's like a bad Indiana Jones episode.
All right. Are y'all following, or are you gonna let Baron?
I'm standing at the doorway.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, since I know the statues are magic, I'm gonna tell everybody don't look at the statues.
Yeah, I've been noticing the bodies on the ground more than the statues.
Yeah, don't make eye contact with the statues. That would be your special advice.
I heard you say how tall the ceilings are. How big is the room?
60 by 40. Or no, I'm sorry, 60 by 20. 60 feet long, 20 feet width.
So we can see all the way to the end now.
Certainly. There is a door down there.
All right. Well, nobody's coming in. I'm going.
We'll watch you go crazy and try and stab the statue or something.
Yeah, staring at the sandstone.
As you reach the halfway point, you notice every statue turns and looks directly at you.
I'll stop and badge everybody and say, "It's looking directly at me," or I'm looking directly. I'm not looking at them, but they're looking at me. All of them are looking at me.
Your eyes down, but you can perceptively see. I mean, something changed, and you can tell that you have 6 sets of eyes.
And then after I badge them, I'll just say out loud because I think I'm going crazy. We just ask for safe passage, nothing else, and then take another step.
I'm gonna give Barrett some inspiration while he's doing this.
Okay.
Tell him he's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Barrett's just gonna yell again.
At this point?
Huh?
That's a D8 at this point. I think
What are we? Level 11?
11.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a D8. I have to look it up. I don't think it's a D10 yet.
I'm about to turn into ash. So
That's what Drone's just gonna yell out again. Baron, walk backwards.
it's Drew's solution to everything. Walk backwards.
Just walk backwards.
Oh no, it's a D10 inspiration.
D10. Okay.
Yeah.
Baron, mark it down for the rest of until the next rest. I believe short or long, you have a D10 inspiration.
Okay.
Baron, as you walk, you take your step, 2 steps forward. The heads continue to track you.
All right. And I will continue to walk, not on the dead bodies, but just tell me when to stop. Because I think
They're continuing to track you.
Okay. I'm gonna get to this door, I guess. Is there a door or is there just an entryway?
It's a door. Can you see through it?
Huh? Can I see through
Can you
it?
see through it?
I don't know.
That's the door.
Okay.
Also, that inspiration dice only lasts 10 minutes.
Okay.
Inspiration 10 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna even check it for traps at this point. I'm so freaked out. I'm just gonna. What was the last one? Push or pull?
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, this one is a push actually.
All right. I mean, like I'm leaving the convenience store after I robbed it. I'm pushing.
1 second. I gotta get the handling the dramatic lighting is issue sometimes. Okay, door opens. It doesn't appear you triggered anything, and it definitely wasn't locked because you're not that strong.
Yeah.
What you're looking at in here, real quick, scanning the room from left to right, you see a mural on the left-hand side of the moon. You see a door on the left-hand side with a chalk writing across the front of it that says safe. On the floor, you see a very ornate mural of it looks, I mean, from your perspective right now,
I definitely see that.
It's a knight fighting some sort of creature. If you make an intelligence or his history check, I'll let you choose.
Yeah, definitely let me choose. Hang on, intelligence or history?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on a second. We'll go history on this one. Ooh, no.
Yeah, it's a creature.
I can tell what it looks like. I mean, that's it. Like.
Yeah, I was just gonna see if you could come up with the name of the creature he's fighting. Directly across from the mural is it double doors.
It looks like a scorpion with a goat head. It's bad.
Then to the right is a mural of a sun. The sun and the moon are basically inset in the wall a little bit, and then to the right, you can't see quite what's to the right yet.
Okay. Well, I'll badge back to them and say I made it. The statues.
I need you to make a perception check.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna look at Carrick and be like, Carrick, you going next?
Yeah, I'll go next. He's fine. Totally nothing going on there. I don't know what these skeletons are going for.
Baron, you hear a very faint clicking noise that is getting louder and louder.
Okay.
With your perception check, you weren't unable to see where the noise is coming from. However, you look back into the room and you get a vague glimpse of something that looks like it's moving, and it's very, very thin, but it's very, very tall.
Inside the room with the mural on the floor.
Inside the room with the mural on the floor. As you kind of focus your eyes to see what the origin of the sound is, that very, very thin object kind of goes oblique to you, and it looks like a large creature in towel form has risen from the ground. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as a wall of fire is coming at you.
Yeah, see, I already used my good dex save.
Is fighting a tile floor.
It's fighting a tile monster. He still does have inspiration, though, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, I say that. I don't know how long it's been. It's been less than 10 minutes, yes.
It's less than 10 minutes.
I would think, but if that doesn't get it, I want to use that inspiration.
You're going to need to use your inspiration dice.
Oh, shit. All right, a D10.
Yep.
You need 1 point. Okay. All right. So you take 15 points of fire damage.
All right.
As this tall creature click, 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 click comes up to you, it's going to reach out and take a bite at you. And that bite, as you reflex from the fire damage, he comes up short. The bite, this creature, the tall creature, is odd because it's in planar form, but it has 3 heads: one dragon, one goat, and one lion head. The lion claw will come out to try to attack you.
Okay.
And comes up short. With that, he is going to take flight and go to the top of the ceiling, which is roughly 20 feet tall. You get an attack opportunity.
Yeah, I'll definitely take that. How big was that? You said it was thin, but did it morph into something bigger when it got to me?
So it's basically a tall plane. It's a creature made of tall in one plane, so it's about an 1/8 inch thick. But if it turns, you see the whole picture of it. This and this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a picture missing from the wall.
Can
It came up from the floor.
All right.
And Baron's in a whole other room. We have no idea this is going on, correct?
Yeah, we have no idea.
Yeah, y'all have no clue. So can I hit it when it turns away? So I get the
He flew up, so take your opportunity attack. Which is a single attack.
Oh no. I mean, I understand that, but am I hitting the big side or the skinny side?
Well, you make your move. You're just swinging at the creature right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I would assume if you're swinging, you're probably going to hit the broadside.
Okay. Just give me 1 second here. All he did was fire damage and claw damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I would standing out here with the group, I would let everybody know that Baron's in trouble. He's fighting some strange something. I couldn't make out what it was, but he's in trouble.
Yeah, I'll start moving my way over there, I guess.
I'll just a regular attack on him.
Okay. He's going to use his reaction to. No, you hit him.
Well,
because it won't matter.
If he regains hit points, he doesn't right now.
The necrotic damage. So 17 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to look at Roland and be like, "What do you mean Baron's in danger? How do you know that?"
Hey, when you hit him, and you do damage, tiles kind of flake off and hit the floor and scatter across.
That's great.
As he's doing that, I'll answer Drew and say, I just have this feeling. I know that he's in trouble. He's in the middle of battle right now. We've got to get to him.
Yeah. Carrick's walking.
All right. Drew's going to walk backwards in like a giant tiptoe fashion, but backwards.
As y'all walk through, each of you are hit by the gaze of these statues.
Oh, I'm looking at the floor on purpose.
I'm looking back at the door I came in through, just straight looking forward, but backing up.
Yeah, Drew is walking backwards, tiptoeing. You get about halfway and you see one of the statues kind of shake his head like, what the?
I just feel like it's something Drew would do, you know?
If I'm in initiative, can I move?
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll the initiative as everybody moves up, so we can get that out of the way.
I think, since he moved away from me, I think I probably should be able to move at least once.
Ooh, my initiative is +3 now too.
Yeah. Okay. So after you swing for your reaction, I'll let you take one movement before initiative.
All right. 1, 2. Okay. You said the door north of me said safe.
There was a chalk writing across of it that said safe.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Okay. Get rid of that. One of these people
Is that the door you're talking about? Because I have no idea they're coming.
That is, yeah. So that's the northernmost door. It says safe, and it is shut.
I will open it or attempt to
All right.
push or
So
pull.
you basically run to the door and hit it with your. Basically, I think you probably hit with your shoulder as you run into it, because you don't care which way doors open.
I just don't know it.
The door does swing inward, luckily for you, and it is unlocked. So you go into. Let me again.
Yeah. Welcome
There
to
you go.
the episode Baron Opens Doors. Okay.
Hey, Rob, is my gym following us, or is it just floating in the air?
It's following.
Okay.
Let me get back to.
I'm
There's got to be a better way to do this. All right.
under this fucking door here.
Let's see. I got Carrot. I
It
got
doesn't look any
Draper,
better, probably.
I got Groot, Olin, Baron, Jack. There's no way to reset these rounds.
Yeah. Just on round, just delete it and put in +1 and roll.
Actually, Carrick, I misunderstood. The spell. What I have doing is it was following Baron. I thought he was the one moving through the dark.
All right, so it's way up there over Baron.
Yeah, it's up there with Baron.
Seeing Baron fighting the tile monster, then.
You would have seen it through the door, probably.
That's what I mean. Through the doorway, we could have seen that. Because you would have been bathed in light.
Not for much longer, homie. I mean, yeah, you can't see me now, though. You can see the light coming off of that, probably. You can tell.
Hey, so we didn't have any light when we walked through the room.
Yeah, dark. Yeah, your dark vision.
We kind of
But I'm
did.
saying, like, we didn't have emitting light from us.
No emitting light.
Because he had a gem floating above him, right? That was emitting light.
But y'all were not emitting any light. But you could see.
Yeah.
So
Well, I can't see Baron. I'm my back's to Baron
So-
right now.
if y'all got through there with no light emitting, we don't need the gem floating.
Well, that's why I was asking. That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
I was.
I know,
because was
yeah.
going,
I know that's
wait a second.
it was a good question or a good observation, I guess.
Oh, I just used it because the voice in your head said something about not looking in the darkness.
No, yeah, we didn't know. Now we know. I mean, I guess. I mean,
So like, Drew would not have been smart enough to figure that out.
that was, yeah,
That's why Carrick's here, sir. That's why Carrick's here.
yeah.
I genuinely, I thought about when Trevor gave the riddle. I almost thought of, like, what was it, Drax and Guardians of the Galaxy? How he takes everything literal.
Yeah.
When he said face away from darkness, I was like, Drew would walk him backwards. He's gonna face away from the darkness and walk him backwards.
Yeah, he would.
Okay, so now we're doing whatever we're doing here.
I'll leave it up to y'all. So this, after his turn, this tall entity did take flight. Baron took a hit at it, did contact it. Chicklets went all over the floor, and then he ascended to the uppermost. This is kind of a dome ceiling that goes about 25 feet.
All right, I'll
Yeah, I'm coming into the room.
y'all know I was attacked, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're in initiative. I really can't say anything, can I?
No, not yet.
Yeah, I'll get into the room. Yeah,
There was contact. we had to go into combat.
Right. But okay, so it's turn, or is nobody else in initiative yet?
It's Carrick's turn. Everybody's on initiative.
Oh, well, I'm not in the order, but yeah.
nobody's in-
Yeah, I don't see anybody's name in the order.
Just me and
Wait,
the tile and the turn order right now.
I see everybody.
No, just redo it. I mean, I don't know. All I see is me and the tile in the turn order.
Yeah,
That's all I see.
Yeah, that's all I see too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna type everything back in. I'll take a picture of it real quick.
I mean, I can put my 2 back
I've
in.
got everybody.
I can
So
re-roll. I can re-roll.
Close your turnover and order and open it back up. Because mine keeps popping up with everybody in it.
I can't close it.
I can't close it. It just pops up off of your screen.
Yeah,
Um,
something's wrong with it. Just
Close mine.
you just tell us where we're at. How about that?
Okay, I'll do that. I'll give you who's up and who's coming up.
Yeah, because it's
All right.
Okay.
Carrick rolled a 22. So
Oh,
he's
no, I rolled a 6.
All right, let me just delete everybody and we'll do it again. I'll just add everybody.
I rolled for my token and it popped up, and it's still popping up. As far as that's not the way it should be working.
Oh, mine popped up. Okay, there it is.
Click on your token and then click on it. There you go. Click
Yeah.
on initiative.
And then we can change it to our actual.
Yeah, so mine was 16.
Mine was.
All right, Carrick, you were not 22?
No, I had a 6.
Mine
I
was
changed.
Mine
Mine's
was
right
a
over.
2. Mine was a 27.
Drew, you're not a 12. You are 18. Baron, you're a 2?
27.
But no, I was 16.
You said click on your do it now?
Click on your token and then go to your character sheet and click on initiative, which is under your. Hang on. Is right above your hit points, and it'll autofill the turn order. There you go.
There you go. Jack, what were you?
That was a 5.
Okay, so you're correct. Baron 8, Ivor 17.
I'm 2, but yeah.
Ivor, did Ivor roll or not?
I don't think anybody rolled for Ivor.
Ivor's not here.
Okay, we're just gonna leave Ivor off of the roll.
If he,
Rolling 11.
I mean, I can roll for Ivor, I guess, but I don't have his token or anything.
Ivor's out on the ledge watching out over the balcony.
Okay, organized it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Ivor, I feel like would be highly effective here, but that's fine. Anyway, he left. I hit him. I ran into the room that said safe with the wall that had the moon on it. Is that correct?
Well, yeah. Okay, so that just for you, the wall to your left of the room, it did have a moon like relief on it.
Right.
That
Right.
carving. The opposite side had a sun, and then these two guys fight in the middle of it, like they were fighting.
Yeah. So that's what happened.
Okay. It is this entity turn, this tall monster. Chimera. I figured that one out.
And I cannot talk to y'all until this whole turnover order goes around.
He's going to, he's going to chase the last thing he saw. He's going to come over here and come down and make another attack at Baron.
Okay.
It's what he would do. That dragon head odd is a 27 to hit.
Misses. No, that hits.
Yeah. That's 15 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
The goat head is going to come down and try to ram you.
Mm-hmm.
This is 25 to hit, 9 points of bludgeoning.
That hits.
And then the claw is going to come across, and that ram should have went last because he kind of knocked you back a little bit, and that claw kind of scrapes across the wall. And the little nails in the claw, he loses a couple tiles as he skitters across the wall.
Yep.
Uh,
I got you.
he's gonna
That's
he's gonna use the rest of his action to kind of move back up. He can only move up 10 feet at this point with his movement.
Okay.
So you would get a reaction if you would like it.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna hit him with this. Oh, motherfucker.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
So he kind of, and it's not like he's flapping his wings because he's a tall entity. He just kind of floats back up. It's weird, but everything's weird here.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I'm going to give Drew your turn.
All right,
Is
so
that-
still walking backwards.
Yes.
I'm gonna go through the room.
Still getting tracked by these statues until you cross the threshold where they go back to their original position.
All right, as soon as I cross the threshold, I'm gonna turn around so I can actually see.
Turn around. What you're looking at is a tile, three-headed monster flying about 5 feet above this doorway here. And Baron, you can barely glimpse Baron running. Well, he kind of turned around to kind of take a swipe at this guy. But there are tiles kind of scattered across the floor as well.
Okay. But I do see that thing.
100%.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do a sacred flame at it.
Super flame. I like it.
So it's gonna make a dex save.
Dex. Sacred. What kind of damage does Sacred Flame do?
Radiant damage.
Okay. Gotcha. Well,
What was it? 12? Okay, so it missed.
okay.
That's 17 points of radiant damage.
17 points of radiant damage.
Very nice.
You see this kind of shimmering image or shimmering aura cascade across the tall monster, and it's not like Baron hit it where they scatter across. These kind of slough off the side of it.
Dope.
And that's 17, you said?
Yeah, 17.
Okay. Next is Roland.
All right. I assume I'll just follow suit the way Carrick walked through this room, right?
You're an entity of your own free will.
Oh, yeah, I would walk. I'm definitely not the way Drew did. I would have seen my fellow cohort in magic walk across the room, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to follow his lead.
Head down. 90 your P's and Q's.
30. All right, so I'll use my feet
Dash.
and move. Let's see.
Yeah, dash act. As soon as you cross the halfway point, these statues do look at you
Okay.
and track you the rest of the way.
All right, and then I'll use as my action the dash to move again.
Yeah, bonus action dash.
15, 20, 25, 30, and I'll be up here tickling the ear of Droot.
Good deal. Baron?
So, Roland, did you walk backwards?
So it's my turn? Okay.
No, Eric's turn.
I think it's Carrick's turn. Yeah.
My free action, I am going to lean forward and say, "What is wrong with you?"
That's accurate. I would say accurate there.
Oh, that's absolutely accurate.
Baron, what was your initiative roll? 2. Was it 2? Oh, I have 2 Barons. Never mind. Yeah, Carrick, sorry.
Okay, I guess I can see this creature thing from where I'm at.
Jack, you're next.
Okay.
Yes, you can see.
Yeah, I'll kind of just spread out from our cluster here. 15, 20, 25, 30-ish. And would I know, just looking at this thing, is it like an actual creature or more like a magical construct? I mean, would I have any idea what this thing is?
I'll tell you what. You want to use your action to identify it?
Oh, no. I have another plan. I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to assume that this doesn't look like a normal creature to me.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna try. Oh, come on! I hate finding spells on this page. I'm gonna go for a dispel magic.
Okay.
On the creature.
Okay, choose one creature.
So it automatically dismisses anything of third or lower, and for fourth or higher, I have to roll. If it's a magical thing.
Well, let me read just real quick.
So it's creature, object, or magical effect.
Mm-hmm.
It says any spell ends.
Okay.
This creature created by a magical spell, I guess, is how it would work.
What I'll do, I need you to roll. I need you to roll to see if you can dismiss it because it is higher than level 3.
18.
Nice.
So that's 8 level or lower. I've got it.
Yes, the creature will fall to pieces to the ground, and the tiles just kind of scatter across the floor.
As a free action, I'll say to Baron, you can come out now.
Oh no, I'm not coming out. y'all deal with that bullshit.
No, it's gone. It's nothing but tile on the floor.
No,
It is thousands of tiles.
I'm gonna say I'm in the safe room to the north of you, so you can come here. If you want.
As y'all enter, you'll see the same thing that Baron was described. I can keep describing it, but so the door across the way, the double doors. So now you know there's a pathway down to the south.
Yeah, it's
the room you stepped in.
Yeah,
There are stairs down. So when you did go in, there's like 2 steps, but it does kind of plane down a little ways to like a circular room, and it looks like since you're in there, a pool. Looks like some bedrolls. There's like a bronze pot, and also to the right is like a pedestal with like a basin on it.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna have to go to bed. Feel free to yank or jack.
All right, bro.
Yep. There's a pool in here, the moon room.
And so it's like a well. There's no water in the well. I mean, that you can see. If you get closer, you can look down the well and see what's down there. There is certainly a bronze tub of bucket with a rope on it.
All right. Okay. After all this, I mean, that happened real quick, and the tile creature got dispelled and shattered.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just message everybody and say, I went to the moon room up north, and
What are you calling it? The moon room?
well, I mean, the safe room. Wasn't there a mural of a moon or
Oh,
something?
yeah. On this wall, yeah. Okay, I got you. I understand your logic behind that.
Okay. So I went north. I'm in that room, and I'll obviously describe what you just described. A well with the pot and some sort of basin to the right.
Yeah, it's like a pedestal, like a stone pedestal, and it has like a basin, like a bowl, basically.
Yeah.
Next to the bowl is a bronze handle.
Okay. So that's what I will message to them, and just to let them know where I'm at. I mean, that's all I'm
Okay.
trying to get across.
Anybody else? I mean, you're out of combat at this point, obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would look at the murals again and see if I could see anything. Like
So
whatever.
your characters in the room. So they're to the north. This wall here is a moon. There is a mural of the sun down here, and two doors here. The doors here aren't any markings other than they appear to be slightly bulged out, and they're rusted in a way that the door to the north isn't. Not from. I mean, you can make your own decisions on what that is, but beyond that, it's up to you. What do you out of combat?
You described the mural. I think it was on the ground. There was somebody fighting something. Does that ring any bells? Do I recognize the story or anything?
No. There is really. I mean, you can make a history check, but there are numerous legend and lore.
18.
18. What you know is this is a common image that's portrayed in entryways of places of honor of a knight protecting against mythical creatures or not so mythical creatures. And this one was somehow set off with some protective magic.
So the creature is the tile creature that was in the.
It is.
Okay. What about the sun and moon? Does that mean anything to me? Do I recognize any symbolism or anything there?
Symbology? What?
The symbology of the sun and the moon.
Being on opposite walls.
I'm going to leave that open to your interpretation.
Wait, which one is the sun on again? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. The moon is on and I hate this. They were in the map. I'm working it myself, but on the north wall here, and the moon's north, sun is south.
Okay, I want to head south.
Okay.
There you go. There you go, Drew.
You don't want to go look in the chamber pot in there in the spa room?
I'll let y'all go there. I'm gonna just kind of see what's down here.
All right. Make a. We do whatever you want to do.
Hey, do we have control of Jack at this point?
Certainly, yeah. Let me give you control of
I
Jack.
thought I had Jack. At one
Yeah,
point.
no, you can. Yeah, you can.
I'll give you Jack real quick.
Let's say you can do Jack.
All right. That was in the other campaign.
Because I don't have magic. I mean, technically, never mind.
By the way, I would have given character Jim back.
Oh yeah, gracias. That's
Yeah,
a really.
I don't think we don't need the stone, do we? Sunshine stone.
Yeah, that's what he said. He would have given it back to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Brandon, see if you have control of Jack.
Yeah, I got it.
Got it. All right.
Let me make sure I get this page. Hold on.
Brock, if you want to bring Ira into this so we don't leave him in the hallway.
Yeah, I can.
I rolled an 18, by the way, on perception.
Okay. From where you're at, you're looking at, like the other chamber to the north. This is going down slightly. Everything seems to be going from like that main point deeper into this bluff. With that 18, you can see a relief in the wall. It's not big, yeah, right there. But certainly it kind of sticks out, especially with the 18 on your perception.
I'm gonna go look at it. I'll let y'all do what y'all want to do. I was just kind of curious here. I'll pause and let them search their room.
All right. Brock, I'm gonna give you control of Ivy real quick.
Yeah,
If you-
I don't have his character sheet. Or
don't
at
know
least
if you-
control over it.
Well, we're just gonna move them with the group.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just moved him on the screen to see, so he could be there. I want to go look at the this.
Okay. Certainly.
I guess Baron and Jack have been sticking together. Jack will stick up there with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Want to look at that and see, just investigate it. Can we do that?
Sure. Roll an investigation for it. Let's see what you roll.
Jack will help. Ooh, Jack broke it.
Good. I probably didn't.
19 for Jack.
All right. So the base attached to this pedestal is affixed to it. As in, you're not gonna be able to remove it. I mean, you could by brute force, but it has a void in the bottom of it, and it seems to be like some sort of pipe work.
Some sort of what?
Some sort of pipe going down out of the middle of. So there's a bowl, right? A bowl with a hole in the middle, but there is a stopper, like a flap, basically covering that hole.
All right. Well, I'm gonna grab that bowl.
The bowl.
Can I pick that copper bowl?
The bronze bowl.
The
The
bronze-
bronze. Yeah, you can certainly do that.
I want to.
With that check, there is a copper handle that is
Right.
adjacent to that basin. Yeah. Go ahead. There's a rope attached to that pail as well.
Yeah. I want to fill that thing up with water out of this hole.
Okay. So as you get closer to the well, you can see on the water's not at the top. Obviously, it's down deep. Around the edge of that well there's like a red type of mushroom growing, almost kidney shaped. But yeah, you're freely letting down that pail into the well.
Oh yeah. I don't know any better. I want to fill that bucket up with water.
Okay. You do so, and you bring it back up. It's a very simple task.
And bring it back over here.
Okay. And you
And I want-
pour it in.
Yeah, I would definitely want to pour it in there.
Okay. It fills up the basin.
Nice. All right. That's all I want to do right now. I want to tell everybody that.
There is a copper lever to the right.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So if somebody else wants to do something.
And Jack's just watching, amazed.
All right, I'm gonna check the relief.
Hey, you know what? Actually, has it been 10 minutes since we started the first room?
I would say it's been 10 minutes by now. By the time y'all tiptoed through and spent 5 minutes deciding who's going to do what, going through the statues, and then it's been 10 minutes.
Okay, Jim.
And
So-
Baron pouring a bucket into a well that.
Yeah. What would
Hey,
we?
you wanted to do something?
Yeah. What's the
I would say if he was putting a pause on it, I was gonna check this relief I was standing by.
Yeah, I want to get everybody to do something. Okay, so what you're looking at it is a sort of relief, and when you kind of go to examine it, you can tell that it kind of slides up, and there's a hole in the wall, probably a foot, 18 inches wide, maybe a little bit bigger. It goes back into the stonework and it goes straight down.
So I can lift this relief up.
Certainly.
All right, I want to do that. I'm going to lift the relief up.
You lift it up, and then you're looking at a void in the wall that has a hole going down.
I can't see anything down there.
Let's see. You have dark vision?
Yes, I did.
You look, it's big enough for your head, so you can look in there. You see stairs.
See stairs?
Mhm.
All right, I'm just going to keep walking down this hallway.
Okay.
Oh, yay. That's always good when you walk in a room.
I'm going to need you to back up to right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
As you walk down the hallway, the sun relief opens and a giant ball rolls out into the hallway and rolls
Oh,
down
God.
your direction. I need you. Let's see. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Let's see. That's a 21.
21. All right. You take. Let's see.
$75.
You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and let's see, what is that? 8 points of slashing damage. But you're able to dodge that ball as it passes you. It's a ball, and you vaguely notice this is a ball full of skeletons that is rolling past you.
It's a ball full of skeletons.
Yes, it rolls past you and breaks apart on the wall in the room below you, is adjacent to you, or all the way across from you.
All right. Do I see any more balls of bones rolling at me from behind?
That is all you see now. You're free to move now. I mean, that was where you triggered the trap.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of be like, what the hell was that? And keep walking.
This is the part where Drew just nobody ever sees him ever. Ever.
Okay. Yeah.
Roland and Carrick are just kind of chilling in the middle, wondering where Drew went.
Let's as you take one step into this room, and you hear a voice in your head. It says, "Humility proffered in the manner of Mistral shelters those opening the way to seeking knowledge."
One more time.
Humility proffered in the manner of Mistral shelters those opening the way to seeking knowledge.
All right. At that point, I'm gonna badge and be like, "Hey, Carrick, didn't you say something about knowledge?"
Yeah, knowledge is good. Why? What are you doing?
Yeah, I heard one of those voice things that Baron keeps hearing. It said something about knowledge over here.
Okay, well, Carrick's coming that way.
I don't know. It says you gotta be humble though. I don't know if you qualify.
In the manner of Mithril, is that what you said? As in the middle?
As in the god.
Oh, that was the god's name. I gotcha.
Mistress Weave.
Yeah.
For Magic Flows From.
Well, I'm proficient in religion, so I'm heading that way. Me and the bird.
All right. Drew, as you enter
I ain't gonna badge back, hey, watch out for rolling balls of skeleton bones.
As soon as I walk down the hallway, I will see some balls on my.
No, the ball went all the way into the room and destroyed itself on the wall. Drew, you also see in this room tapestries across, 2 on the south wall, 2 on the walls that you're currently on, and 1 across from you to the west.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, Carrick, I'm gonna need somebody smart to come over here. I don't know what I'm looking at.
I'll make my way down there. I see skeletons on the ground.
Yeah, don't worry. It's probably from the ball that hit me. Don't worry about it. It was a big ball of skeletons. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the big balls.
Anybody that's in the room where the tall monster was, rolling, I guess. Make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Another giant ball of bones.
Ivor, make a perception check.
All right.
I thought you said the ball was roll. You said Roland.
Yeah, rolling.
You heard you describing the ball a minute ago. I thought you said where it was rolling.
Hey,
no,
I don't. You're gonna have to give.
That's fine. Roll can do it. Oh, yeah, correct. The tiles that had scattered across the room are slowly creeping their way back into the mural.
Okay. I will. I've got one of them badges, right? I will badge the group and say, in 25 words. Is that no? That's sending.
No, you can talk to YouTube.
I can talk freely. I'll say, guys, your picture that y'all messed with in here is putting itself back together. You may want to get back here post haste.
Or just leave. You don't want to come down here?
Y'all want to come up here?
I was gonna say we're split group right now.
We are. We're 3 groups of 2 at the moment.
How quickly are these pieces moving?
Oh, I mean, there were thousands of pieces, okay?
I'll bet roll. Grab some of the head pieces.
Just imagine them slowly sliding back into place, like click.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna badge roll and be like, hey, I once had a dream where we broke something up into pieces and we grabbed one and kept it. We ought to try that here.
I'm going to pick up a couple of the pieces.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, they aren't fighting you. They aren't like trying to get out of your pocket. So, yeah.
Whoa, let's be careful here. I didn't say I put them in my pocket. I just said I put them in my pocket.
Next
Also, they're in your hands.
Yeah. I want to see what happens when I hold them in my fist. Do I feel the tug like they're being drawn?
No, not necessarily. No, I mean, you're much stronger than a 1 by 1 inch tile.
Well, I wouldn't have felt that attack in the first place.
Yeah. So you scoop up like you just go like you're playing jacks and you go, okay.
But the other pieces are continuing to move, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Now has 3 less hit points.
make an intelligence check.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. My intelligence is low for a change. Let's see, intelligence -1.
I like the idea it's gonna reconstruct. It's just gonna have 3 empty holes in it.
9. That would be a 9.
9. Judging by the speed and your intelligence, how fast these things are moving, it could be anywhere between 30 minutes and 10 hours.
Gotcha. So then I'll kind of relay. I say, apparently no imminent danger or rush, but we may want to figure out what we're doing, soon.
I'll say I'll badge back and say, yeah, that's why I brought the smarty guy down here to see if he can figure something out down here.
I'll and since it's me and Ivor here in this room, I'll ask Ivor if he wants to watch these pieces or head north to go with the other two, and I'll head south.
Well, Ivor's going to see that and grab as many damn pieces as he can.
I was about to say, in fairness, Ivor would be snagging pieces left and right.
He's going to be stealing every fucking thing he can see, which would be all the pieces of the crawly bits.
Ivor's like trying to like pick up the mosaic off the floor.
Yeah, he thinks this is worth money. So,
Give me an idea of how many you think.
Okay, for 1 inch by 1 inch pieces, if you're going to stack them, I'd say he'd probably get like 13 of them.
13?
Oh yeah, I mean.
Okay, I mean that's fair.
He's human, you know.
Let's say 20, so it's a round number.
That's fine.
Right. Ivor, as he normally does, he hoards everything he can find, thinking there's a dollar value attached to it.
Oh, he assumes that's the case. They're crawling pieces of tile.
Root and Carrot.
And Roland, I went down.
Oh yeah, Roland. Okay, you're down there now. That ball of bones has started to kind of put itself back together. Okay. I mean, like hip bones are connecting to femurs or connecting to shin bones.
Oh.
They're not like whole people, but they're getting over.
People now.
Well, and they're all kind of getting together, not even assembling in full bodies, just something to get mobile so they can go back to where, at least up where they came from.
Itself.
The trap is reconstructing.
Yeah, awesome. And go grab a femur so it can't walk.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why something's moving and putting itself back together.
Absolutely, I'm going to go grab a femur.
Okay, you walk over and grab a femur, and the hip bones that were attached to it kind of fall over, but the little foot keeps trucking along.
I'm going to take the femur, and I just want to kind of like scatter the bones, like knock them away from each other.
You scatter them away, and they stay where they're at for a while.
All right. Carrick missed the initial description of the room, but I'm looking around now to see what's going on in here.
So tapestries that are hanging on the wall, and you can see the orientation if you're in the room.
See the weather.
You can see the orientation where they're at. 2 on the south wall, 2 on the north wall, 1 on the west wall, and then there's the double doors.
Okay, these things.
Right.
What are the tapestries of? Are they all the same thing?
No, all of them are completely different. If you want to make some investigation check, I'll give you some information.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep scattering the bones while you look around.
Somebody might want to help me out. I got a 14.
Okay. Well, with the 14, you spend some time going around if you would like and looking at them. The images depicted are strange and abstract of beings and places that you are not familiar with. Like, they are foreign people in foreign lands, and they're very abstract. It would be like a UFO painting to us. But
Like on a plane or something like that?
yeah, it's up to your interpretation of what it might be, but yeah, something similar to that.
It'll make a lot of sense. What about the doors? Any carvings on the walls or on the doors?
No. The room does have reek as you get into it of incense and musk. Like it's old, but there is like an incense type smell going on.
And there's not any like, well, what do they call it? Like little a bowl, an urn, or something.
No.
Maybe
Like
bowl.
no. Baron and real quick, since Baron, Jack, and Ivor up to the north. Ivor is looking basically at the mural, the double doors. Jack and Baron are still just looking at a bowl of water.
Yeah, in this room, there's some pillars. Are they to the ceiling or not?
No, those aren't pillars. Those are you would recognize them as bedrolls. Like it said, safe on the door, and it looks like people have been sleeping here.
All right.
Is it well used or fresh or
Used within the last week or so.
Mm. And there's four. There's four of them, unless I'm standing on one. But
there's some kind of lever on that pedestal?
yeah, we're gonna.
I'm gonna go push it.
Yeah, no, you're not there. So
Or Jack.
yeah. Jack can go push it.
Jack's going to push it.
You pull the lever, and the water cyclones down out of the basin, and
She flushed it.
Oh yeah, I was about to do it anyway, so doesn't matter.
and it's gone.
All right, Baron will.
No other items in the room. I mean, there's not like it's just bedrolls. There's not any items anywhere.
That's it. I mean, it looks like that's the extent of what's in here.
Yeah,
Jack's
well,
I believe.
Baron's gonna say his word for his cap of water breathing and fandling, and jump in and dive down into that pool.
All right. Before you do this, when you lowered that bucket, it was on about 120-foot rope.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
The water. I mean, the pitcher is all I could get, but the well water. The reason you had to lower the bucket because it's not at the top. It's very similar to the well that you saw up front. The water's in the bottom.
Are we still on? Are we still at? Okay, so the stone got taken away by Roland or Carrick. So we're still in goggles of night. It's dark.
Yeah, dark vision. Let's say it's called dark vision. Yeah.
All right. I'll grab the edges of my coat and fly down there.
All right.
So close to the bat. Just gotta fly down there and take a little dive.
You get to the bottom, and there's a large pool of water.
Yeah.
And there are numerous tunnels off that pool of water.
How many? Numerous? What's the numerous mean?
4.
4. Okay. Cool. So I'll make a check or something, but do I notice anything or?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I mean, you spent some time kind of floating around. Is that your perception as a bat or perception as Baron?
No, no. Cloak of the Bat is Baron just.
Okay, I got you.
I'm underwater now with the cap of water breathing.
Okay. Well, the tunnels are at the water line, so.
Okay.
You don't really notice much. in the tunnels.
Okay.
You know, there are tunnels, and you may catch like a stray footprint in one.
Okay. Well, I will. I want to do. If I see a footprint, I want to investigate it for
Okay.
sure.
It is a footprint that looks very similar to the ones you saw outside of the other one that you would identify as troll footprints.
Shit. Troll?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, trolls like fucking everything that goes underground, I guess. So, yeah. I will come back out of the hole then.
Yeah.
Is this another well with a troll hole in the bottom of it?
Seems that way.
Troll hole.
So, yeah. I'm coming back up, and I'll tell Jack and Ivor, I guess, since they're apparently in the room with me. Trolls probably down there. Let's go check on what's in this main room.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah, I mean, here you go.
Next time you look at that door down there.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. As I described earlier, it's just it looks very similar to all the other doors. It seems to be bowed out from like out toward you, and but it is closed.
Okay. Baron will pull on this door.
All right, I need you to make a strength check
Okay.
because it does seem to be ajar.
No, it's a strength save. It's the same though. As far as
Your save is the same as a check.
20.
20. You take the handles and you pull, and they come free way easier than you expected. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
I need Jack to do it as well.
Ooh. No good for me.
19 for Jack.
19 for Jack. You open the doors and just as if the ceiling on the other side is collapsing as you open it, you are overcome by rubble, large boulders and stones. Let's see.
Jack knew something was going to happen.
Yeah, he's smarter than I am. I've been opening too many doors today. Just kind of whatever.
No, Jack's just nimble with his
Yeah.
6 dexterity.
Take 8d6 bludgeoning damage. Baron, you take the full damage. Jack, you take half.
12 points.
Okay. Is that 16? No, you said 8d6? So it's not
Yeah.
as, okay, 20, 30. No, that's 20. Okay. 30. Yeah.
Looks like 24 to me.
Yeah, it is. I'm just trying to find my token. There it is. Is the door open?
Yeah, the pathway is completely blocked by stone and rubble.
Oh shit. Okay.
Way to go, Baron.
I got us here.
Jack's just gonna start walking down the hallway.
Jack was able to kind of dance and skirt around most of it, but he did get his ankles rolled up a little bit.
Yeah, he's limping down the hallway.
Right.
And I'll also
First
say
as he walks.
down that well is some more tunnels that look like there might be trolls in it.
Trolls.
4 tunnels with trolls, possibly.
I'll say, oh, that's interesting. You mentioned tunnels. There's another little stairway leading down back up the hallway. I forgot to tell you about that.
Okay, so
Sorry.
what was the deal with the? You said something about knowledge on this south side.
Yeah, I heard a voice and it said there was something about knowledge over here.
Had you relayed that to us yet? Not to me.
No, I haven't. I kind of did it over the badge, so everybody heard me say that to Carrot
Okay.
about knowledge being down here.
If I had to guess, being the only person that heard the giant statues talking outside of this place, I asked for wisdom. So I don't know if the knowledge.
That's what the voice said, so everybody can at least read it.
Do I know the name Mistral? I don't think I've asked that question.
Yeah, you know, Mistral is a god. If you want to make a religion check.
Put up the. Can you copy and paste the one that they told me
11 for the religion.
initially?
You do know of Mistral being a religious entity for some people. However, ability, profit, in the manner that kind of escapes you.
Anybody else good with religion?
So I was gonna say I just rolled for a religion check as well and got a natural 20, so I have 23.
There we go.
That's even better.
I mean, in fairness, I am sort of a religious person.
Yeah, so you sit there and think about it for a minute, and you do know that there is a holy gesture that followers of Mistral do when they're praying to her. It involves hands above the head, with the head looking down at the ground as they pray.
I knew it. Oh,
Can you copy and paste the what the statue told to me after I said something about wisdom? Do you have that still?
Mm-hmm. Let me find it.
No, that's fine. I know you got to find it, but
Which one?
the statues out front.
first one.
Yeah.
By the way, I did not relay any of that knowledge to anybody in the group.
You're gonna do it on your own.
As y'all sort that riddle, I got to go to bed.
Yeah, I mean it's 12:40. So
Yeah.
I guess us all meeting together in this room is probably a good pick 'em up point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to see that.
I'll leave it there, and I'm not going to delete chat until the beginning of next game, and I can repost them as well.
Yeah, it was something about wisdom, right? Not humility.
It's wisdom and offers knowledge.
Yeah, okay. But there was something after that. But
Yeah, about something to those that are respectful, something about respect.
Oh, that was in the first room. He said something again.
Oh, the first room?
Mm.
Well, I thought there was more to the first one too, though.
There was.
about respect.
That's what that. So they basically ask, what do you seek? He extends wisdom. He offers knowledge.
Okay.
Okay, so that was,
Character slaps Baron in the face for not picking knowledge.
oh no.
All right.
I'd,
See y'all.
let's be.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right.
This is what you heard when you entered the room with the 6 statues.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty tired myself. Hey, my arm hurts from that dang shot.
Oh, yeah. So you're going to have Bell's palsy in like a week?
Bell's palsy, and I'm waiting for my XM radio transmissions to go straight to my head.
Google Maps, like, direct into your brain. So you just say, I want to go here, and it's like, hey.
About where I'm at, you know?
So
in 500 feet, take a left.
Yeah, this is the FBI. Why are you at Krispy Kreme again?
what'd you have put in? I know it's a microchip.
Oh, the COVID shot.
A what?
The COVID vaccine. I get back to you.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Freaking hurt.
When you check out CVS, all you gotta do is put your head up to the little machine and it scans you.
It's worth.
All right, guys, I'm out too.
All right.
Yeah, man.
That was interesting.
Well, we just cost Jack like 12 hit points, so we didn't do too bad.
Dude. Yeah, it cost me about half my hit points. But it was worth it, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
I solved your tile monster puzzle though. That's for sure.
Yep.